Now that the Arachno Menace is over, we find ourselves in the HUB area, MAP08, Get Out of My Stations, also known as Waiting, by Sarah Mancuso. Welcome back to Legendary ML Games. I'm your host, Joe. Today's episode comes to us from Sarah Mancuso and Travers Dunne. This is MAP09, Some Drilling Implied, with music track Untitled by James Paddock. And right off the bat, we want to go ahead and clear this initial area out as quickly and safely as possible. Because believe me, if you do not get rid of that Mancubus and those two chain gunners up there, they are going to absolutely terrorize you as this map goes on. This map literally just throws you right into the fire from the beginning, and it actually ramps up again near the end. So the middle of this map is pretty calm, it's quite exploratory, but again, the beginning and the end of this map is absolutely ridiculous. As you can see, it seems calm. Don't worry, there's imps and hell knights and sneaky hit scanners literally right here. So let's go through this wall panel for secret number 1, which is a May kit and box of rockets. But be careful, don't stay in this area too long because it actually puts you at risk of two very far sniping revenants that are much more fortified than you right now. So let's go ahead, get rid of the Hell Knight that's blocking our escape, and now we can get out to this area that we literally just uncovered. Make sure we get the armor, and should be good, as you can see here, to get ammo, and imps are flooding to us. Even better. Take out the hit scanner. As you can see, there are two revenants up on the top right balcony, sniping, but there are also two cacodemons down here. So be careful, and if you did not take out the chain gunner and Mancubus, they will be right there on your right, making this area almost impossible to navigate. So let's go ahead, now that we're close here, let's get all the ammo we can and try to get the revenants infighting with at least one of the tomatoes. And come on, guy. Alright, so he's distracted, we'll go this way. Careful of the shotgun soldier up there. You can, if you're lucky, hit the barrel to take care of all of them. And just like that, we can get the security armor, get back, and now we can finally go up the stairs, basically taking us to where we started the map. It's pointless to fight the revenants here because there's a whole lot more than just two of them in there. So let's go ahead, get the chain gun, let's get all the goodies, and now right there's the blue key card. Careful, two different monster closets open, one up here and one down below. So quickly take care of them. And just like that, we've got the blue key, which we can use right down here. So literally you jump off and you're right in the path of the blue key door. But be careful because this is where verticality comes into place, because this area is multi-tiered. Be careful not to go into this room too fast, because you'll get blasted from literally every direction. So quick, just kind of ease our way in, trigger that monster closet so we can get the chain gunner out of here. The cacodemons coming from the pit area to the left, and there are also hit scanners back here behind the fence. So be careful, like I said, you literally get it from every direction in this room. But just keep navigating, and the main thing is get these cacodemons out of here because they will follow you around the map if you let them. And I said them because there's a second one hiding up there on the ledge. You can coax it out if you can get the angle just right. As you're out of here, And then we go ahead and get the hit scanner, the imp, all them gone. Good, got it. Alright, so how do we actually navigate this area? Well, we navigate it down below. As you can see, there was the second cacodemon you can coax out. Otherwise, you run through this pit section and it ends up being behind you. So, just a formality, back here is the rad suit so we don't take damage. And actually, on the ledge to our left is the red key card. So we're basically going from blue to red to yellow in this one. It does have all three. And in the very back here is the SSG. And once we have that, this level becomes considerably easier, again, until things change at the yellow key. Because that's when this area becomes completely unhinged. And as you saw, the secrets in this map are not that helpful. Besides just being good secrets to find, they were quite mean with this one, literally not giving you hardly any power-ups to work with. As we go ahead up this way, and now we can see the mess we're going to be dealing with the red key section. Started off with our tomato counter hort, and also the legion of Pinky and Spectres behind us. Go ahead and get this out of the way. As you can see up ahead, we do have Arachnotrons and Mancubus. The whole Dead Simple collection is here for your entertainment. So proceed carefully as we go ahead and take out the Arachnotron. There's one over here as well, guarding the long corridor, which looks very suspicious, like some sort of trap that may or may not hit us coming soon. So let's go ahead, refill our armor. And as you can see, there is Mancubus way back over there, but it's kind of pointless to attempt to hit this far away. So let's get ourselves a little closer, and this is a bit more manageable. But don't worry, there's not just one of them, there's two more guarding the actual key. So let's go ahead, get him out of here. As we go ahead down here, and as you saw, the wall's lower to give us two more. So 3 Mancubus in total guarding the red key, and things do get a bit hectic when you actually pull it down. But we do want to mitigate as much of the insanity as we can before grabbing the key card. So Mancubus, you can go. And as you see, the Arachnotron's already back somehow, and we've also got hit scares back there now. So, do we have an Archvile on the loose? Let's see. As we hit the switch, you notice we get the red key card, which the door is literally right there. As you see, this is where the original 2 Revenants were that we saw, overlooking that hub area in the center. But as you see, there were way more than just 2 of them up there. So let's get ourselves some distance, use that to our advantage, and get the heck out of here. Health, armor, we should be good for the moment. Revenant, you can go. Let's go ahead and get the armor bonuses down here so we don't forget about them. And now take the fight to them. We should be good, because they do give you plenty of area to fight with in this section. And they should both be weak because of the Cacodemon. And surely enough, they both go down at the same time. So be careful, because right up here is where we're going to get the yellow key card. And that is when this map literally turns on its head. So the second we get that final key card, everything is going to change. So be careful. Here we go. Go ahead, hit the switch, and now down we go. You can see a legion of monsters in front of you, but don't worry, they're actually not your main concern, because right beside us is a fast approaching Archvile, who is absolutely going to wreak absolute havoc on this level, pretty much undoing everything we've done up to this point. Just about. Because he's in the wide open area, and it's hard to get a good corner on him. So quickly get the heck over here, as he literally just blows us onto the ledge. We'll have to thank him later with the SSG to the face, I'm sure. So, for the meantime, let's go ahead, jump back into the pit, because that Archvile is coming fast, as you can see there. Problem is, we just don't have good means to deal with it right now, because we've got hit scanners that can literally one-shot us with 6% health, jump off and run. And notice that thankfully now the toxic pit is no longer there. So the floor has changed as we literally make a tactical retreat back to the start of the level into the blue key section. And there is the yellow key door, as you can see, with its own myriad of problems. This is literally when the entire level just gets unhinged and every door you come across is a bad idea. I mean, 6% health. The game can just RNG drop us at any moment with any random hit scanner, especially those two. Good grief. What a rush just to get the rocket launcher for this map. And just like that, we can at least defend ourselves here and stop any of the incoming enemies, ideally drawing out the Archvile. But let's be honest, he's too busy going around reviving everything. So let's jump down the pit and get ready, because hit scanners are all over the place down here. We've got Shotgun Soldier there, 2 Imps over there, Shotgun Soldier there, a Baron right in front of us, and 2 Hell Knights in reserve. This area is quite stacked. Unfortunately for them, we do have a rocket launcher, so it won't say stacked for them. As you can see, we can get plenty of health and armor bonuses. Right there's 3 more rockets for our trouble. And up here, be careful, there are 2 shotgun soldiers, and we are at very low health. Luckily, they give us a little bit more. As we go ahead, grab that, and now we are back out to the main area. But beware, as you see this area open to the supposed exit. Don't believe it, it's a fake out. Because we really need to deal with this Archvile before things get even more out of hand. Because as you can see, even the Mancubus has been revived. We need to be careful here. As we go ahead, sneak around the corner, and let's go ahead, chip him out of existence. And we have got to figure out where the Archvile is, because as you can see, this is never to end with him still on the loose. And I'm pretty sure, yep, he's tied up here with all the Revenants. So just bombard everything over here. Be careful for more enemies that he revived. They're just sneaking up from behind. Because again, it is easy to forget about these guys. As we go ahead and take the Archvile out, let's go ahead and clean up the mess he made here. And let's just kind of do a once-over to make sure there's nothing else that got revived we need to care about before we head toward the final part of this map. Don't worry, that is still not the end of it. It gets quite fierce at the very end here. So let's just go ahead, just do a lap around. This is again where we got the blue key card at. And so far, not too much. A few hit scanners that got revived. And of course, the Mancubus got revived. Let's go ahead. Of course, both of them got revived. Good grief. Do we have all 3? I hope not. Again, these are just destroying our ammo count. Oh my gosh. This is why you try to take them out when you can. Our only downfall was literally that we got knocked to 6% health and there were hit scanners hiding behind the Archvile. So, that got made a bit more difficult than normal for us. But that's okay. Now that they are out of here, as you can see, again, the toxic pit's gone. Let's go this way. There was a Spectre got revived. Now this area opened, giving us 4 more health bonuses. It was previously locked off. And now we can take out the Arachnotron that spawned up here. As you can tell, it's new because now there's 3 Arachnotron bodies instead of 2. So, now that's taken care of, let's go ahead, jump back down. This is again inside the blue key section. And if we head over this way, back into the corner, you can make sure we got all the ammo, all the goodies we're going to need for this final room. Because believe me, it is intense. It's got 2 Barons, I think 4 or 6 different Cacodemons. It's got chain gunners. It's got hit scanners on every side of the wall. It gets pretty rough. So let's go ahead, drop off to the right. Now there's a teleporter that spawned in once that bridge came up. So as you see there, we were able to get the final secret, which was just a bunch of rockets. Again, the secrets in this map just do not help all that much. Secret 2 was just rockets, and the first one was just a medikit and a box of rockets. So let's go over here. As you can see, literally the sides all have hit scanners and imps. The area just floods with cacodemons, and you've got 2 barons in there on top of all this mess at the end. Sure, you can just run and hit the switch, but let's be honest, that won't get you 100% complete. So let's go ahead and make sure the tomatoes are out here. Try to get any of them in fighting if possible. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure we've hit all of them with our SSG, so I don't think any of them are going to turn on each other, except for those 2, apparently. Apparently, they still had a beef that needed worked out, and we have just the solution. SSG right to the dome. And just like that, barons out, clean up the sides. Make sure we get that stem back before we melt in the acid. And that teleporter actually takes you back up topside in case you missed something and needed to go back. Always grateful when I see that, so you don't get locked in your progression. And just like that, all kills, items, and secrets, this one is done. What a map! In our case, it was made much harder than it normally would need to be, and that is honestly just because of the hit scanners being right around the arch vial when we are trying to take them out. 6% health, all it needed to do was just roll the dice in the right way and we would have been out of there. So, such a fun map. Again, hard at the beginning, hard at the end, just fun all the way around. So, if you've not already, please check out the BTSX playlist. Like, share, comment, subscribe so more people can see our videos. We'll see you back next time. Take care, everyone.